Hi friends, welcome to my channel Plants My Love. In this video, I will show you how I grew sweet potato from a sweet potato that I bought from the vegetable market. So let's get started. Unlike other plants that grows from seed, sweet potato are grown from the tuber itself. So I searched online and I found several videos showing how you can place the tuber partially dipped in water and it will start sprouting within a week or so. But I wanted to try something else. I placed the sweet potato tuber into the ground and covered it with some soil. After a month or so, I dug it up and I found that there were several sprouts coming from it. So the next thing that I did was I removed the sweet potato from the ground and placed it in a pot with the sprout facing upwards. As you can see in the video, this particular I just had one sweet potato and this yielded more than 10 plants. So you can imagine how productive these small sweet potatoes are. And this is, I'll count this as day 1, and this is around 15 to 20 days after placing it in the pot, and you can see how much growth it has got. All these different plants are individual, will be separated and are called as slips, and I'll show you individually how they look. And initially they have this purple color which happens on the new growth, but later on the leaves become fully green. So this is, now I have removed the slips and I'll show you in a couple of minutes how the roots look like. What I did was I used some water to remove the soil and extract these plants. It is a bit tricky to do because we have to make sure that the roots are not damaged during the process. So you can see how healthy these roots are, and to separate it from the sweet potato you just have to put a gentle force and it automatically gets removed from it. So that is how we create these individual plants, and these are ready to be placed in the ground, which I will be showing you in the next clip. Some of them have got very little roots, but you need not worry because these are very easy to root. Here you can see I have placed it in the ground, and this is how they look after being placed. This is one, this is second, and this is the third plant. All the 3 plants survived and is growing very well right now. This is the growth after just 3 days. These plants are growing very rapidly. As you can see, those small baby slips have grown and covered the entire sweet potato. And this is the sweet potato that I had sown in the ground just 3 days ago. You can see so much of growth has happened. You can see the leaf shapes are not constant, it keeps varying. When it grows taller, I'll be adding support so that it can climb up and then grow on a net. Basically we'll be using these sweet potatoes for their leaves and not for the tuber, because the place where we are growing it is under heavy shade from the surrounding trees and house. So the tuber would be forming in around a year or so because of the poor light condition. So we will be using the leaves, and by allowing the sweet potato vine to climb up, the leaves won't get dirty from the dirt down below, and it would be very easy to harvest and use for cooking. This is the growth after 7 days, and you can see very healthy plant, and it's expanding its leaves. The taste of the leaves are just like spinach, and we use it with dal. So we just cut the leaves and boil it with the dal, and it tastes very nice. So this is the third plant. So the plant which had got the largest root has grown the most in these 10 days or so. So the better the root system, the better the growth. And these are the slips again ready for harvest. We'll be again removing couple of slips to be planted. So you can see the new shoots have also come up. This small sweet potato, as I already mentioned, has given more than 10 slips. So you can easily, I got this for around 10 rupees or so. So these are the slips. Some do not have roots with them, but that's fine. Sweet potato are very easy to root, so it's not a problem if it doesn't have any roots also. This is one. This is the second one. This also does not have roots. And this is the third one. If I can get it out. We have to be very gentle with these, otherwise it will just break out. So this is the third one. After 15 more days, this is the new growth in the sweet potato tubers. There are some very big sweet potato slips that will be harvesting and again planting in our garden. You can see the place from where it has grown, and you just have to add a little bit of force to snip that plant from the sweet potato tuber, and without the roots also it will easily grow back, as they are so easy to root. In fact, I had taken a cutting from almost dead plant, and that also rooted almost within a week. So this, we have removed the slips from the tubers, and I'll show you individually. Again, I guess it's this is the first slip. I place them in the water so that it doesn't dry out. This is the second. Oops, place it back in. So this is how it looks with the slips removed. You can see the area where the slips have been snipped off from, and some new shoots are already growing. So now we have sown these newly harvested slips, and these plants will grow back. So this is one, this is the second, this is the third plant. This is the fourth. So tall it has already become. This is the fifth plant. And this is the sixth plant. This is from the top, and this is what it looks after more than 4 months. So you can see how the sweet potato plant have climbed up using the support, and it has also spread from below. It's covering almost the whole of our garden bed, and we eat these leaves with dal almost every time we get the leaves. There's so much to harvest. Leaves are abundant. This is completely free food. We do not use any fertilizer in our garden, so these are purely organic, 100% organic food. Only we use compost that we make at our place itself, so using the vegetable waste. So this is as good as it gets. And this is the net that I have made from recycled bottles. And this is the slips that I had. These were not grown from slips actually, these were grown from almost dead sweet potato plants that I don't know why, but somehow just wilted one fine day. So what I did was I just chopped up 2 branches, and I placed these 2 branches in 2 pots that I had got on my terrace, and I'll be using this plant for the tubers, and this is just in 1 month. So you can see how much difference it is. You can see the growth has been quite significant in just 1 month, and I think the tubers will form in around 90 days, since this plant has got full sun exposure. And when I get those tubers, I'll post another update. So these CDs are, by the way, for shooing away the birds. And this is how it looks from the top. As I had mentioned, the area where we are growing is surrounded by our house and the neighbors' trees. I hope you like this video. If yes, hit the subscribe button to watch more videos like this in future. Thanks for watching, friends. See you later. Bye.